Hey guys, I'm Tatiana from Quirky Tatiana, and today we are going to be doing science experiments because today is the International Day of Women, and well, there's not that many women in STEM fields, and I'm in the STEM field because I'm a biochemistry major. So yeah, today I'm gonna be showing you easy science experiments that can be done at home. But before we get to the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And yeah, let's get on to the video. The science experiments that we're going to be doing today are based on chemistry because, like I said before, I'm a biochem major. Now, yes, it does have to do with things with biology, but biology and chemistry are really, like, they intertwine all the time. And I'm saying all the time because in college, when I'm taking chemistry classes or when I'm taking biology classes, they always talk about things like in each other's classes. So yeah, but the science experiments that I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to be doing two science experiments. They're completely based off of chemistry and they're safe to do at home, so there's no need to wear goggles nor chemical splash gloves because it's really annoying. One, because you have to be completely isolated, like covered completely, and then two, it's really dangerous to work with like toxic chemicals and stuff like that because I know I've had to do that at school. We work with toxic chemicals, acid, all that stuff, and it's really scary because sometimes when it would fall onto the gloves, it would burn my skin, and I had the gloves on, so I had to take off the gloves, go wash my hands, and then get a new pair of gloves. But I'm getting off the topic here, so yeah, we're gonna do easy science experiments. Now, let's get to it. The first science experiment that we're going to be doing has to do with densities. Now, when different liquids have different densities, they don't mix. And that's what we would do in like organic chemistry lab. We would have to extract liquids from other solutions and stuff like that. So we had to like mix and then make sure we took out the organic layer, which usually was the green layer. There was an organic layer and an aqueous layer, but they never mixed. Why? Because they had different densities. So now I'm only going to be using 3 different liquids here. You can use as many as you want to make a big rainbow, but I'm just going to be using 3 liquids, and 2 of them have like similar colors, so they won't even be a rainbow. So I have honey, oil, and water, which I have added some food coloring to it because when I tested this earlier, I couldn't really see the water layer. So yeah, the liquid here that is the most dense is the honey. So that one goes at the bottom because the liquid that has the largest density is the one that's gonna end up at the bottom, and the liquid that has the least density is the one that's gonna end up at the top. So this one is the most dense out of all 3. The one that's in the middle is water. So water is less dense than honey, but it's more dense than oil. So you can see, here's our first layer. You can see the honey. Now I'm gonna add the water. Now they will not mix. Watch. Whoa, that's a lot of water. Probably should have added a larger layer of honey. But do you see the layers? There's the blue layer and then there's the yellow layer. They're not mixing at all. Why? Because honey is more dense. I've said that about 1,000,000 times. Now we're gonna add the oil. And this is the least dense liquid of all. So now, here, yeah. See how I'm gonna add it? And I don't know if you could see it on camera, but it just completely, it's separating, look. Oh, I don't think you can see it. I think I need to add a little bit more oil. Like it goes in, it like goes in the center of the water, but then they seem to be, the oil is hydrophobic, so then it's like running away from the water, and then it's like clumping together at the top of the water. So let's see if you can see it better here. Do you see that? It kind of looks like a lava lamp. So yeah, there's the water. You see the little droplets in there? Now I'm gonna show you a cool trick. I'm gonna mix them up and they will not mix, hopefully. And I'm saying hopefully, well, I'm saying hopefully because the honey and the water, there's more water than honey. And I don't know if you guys make tea, but sometimes you can add honey into it and then you mix it up and it dissolves. But usually the water's hot for that, so yeah. Because the water and the honey are miscible liquids, meaning they can mix up to form a new mixture. Yeah, that made sense. I think that made sense. But, however, oil and water are immiscible, meaning they cannot be mixed. Like the more you mix, you can mix it forever and ever and ever, and they will never combine. They will always separate into two distinctive layers. The oil will be the fatty layer, and then the water will be your aqueous. Yeah, so let's mix it up. Hopefully the honey and the water do not mix. Oh goodness gracious. I think I put too much food coloring. Yeah, so here's that. I'm not sure if the water mixed up with the honey, but you can see the oil is still separating. Always. Yeah, I think I added too much water. If I would have added an equal amount of water and honey, they would have never mixed. But actually, I don't think it mixed. The water just dyed the honey darker. Look, there's another layer at the bottom. Look, guys. Can you see it? There's a third layer here. 1, 2, 3. I think I added a ridiculous amount of food dye. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So there's experiment number 1 finished. On to the next one. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to say. The reason they don't mix, obviously I said they have different densities, but yeah, that is the reason why. Their molecules though also, like the hydrogen and the oxygen molecules in the water have tighter bonds than the oil. I don't know what element oil has, so I can't really tell you that. I would Google it, but I don't really want to know. But yeah, the hydrogen and oxygen molecules have tighter bonds than the oil, than the molecules in the oil, which is why water is more dense than oil, which is why the oil cannot mix with it. Like those molecule bonds are so strong that, like I said, no matter how long you mix them for, they will never ever mix. So yeah. For this next experiment, I have some milk. So, take some food coloring. Now I'm using my specific colors, which are green and blue, and I'm dirtying myself while I'm at it. Look at my oops. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. So essentially what we're gonna do is add the food coloring into the milk and then add the dish soap into the milk also. Now this one is pretty cool because what do we use dish soap for? To clean our dishes, right? What do we do on the dishes? We make food and stuff like that. What comes out of the food? Depending on what you're making, grease. Grease comes out of the food. What does dish soap do? It breaks down the grease. It breaks down the fat, basically. That's what grease is, isn't it? Fat. So it breaks down the fat to try to, like, you know, get the pan clean. So that's what it does to the milk. So like milk has excess fat. I don't know how much because I didn't read the label on the milk carton, but yeah. So we're I'm gonna show you this by adding the food coloring and then adding this, and then you're gonna see it's gonna start moving. So hopefully the camera can get this because you can't really see the milk. Can you see? Yeah, you can see the milk. Can't see it that well though, so let's hope this gets on camera. So I'm gonna start off by adding some green. Now be creative with this. If you try this at home, just drop it there, and then drop over here, and then drop over there, and then right there. I'm gonna continue that with the blue one, and then we're gonna add the dish soap. So. Kind of scared of this food coloring because look, more came out. Hey, Blue Man Group. What's up? Look, I'm turning, well, I'm not turning blue, I'm getting, yeah. Okay, but now we're gonna add this, so. That is so cool. Guys, you can't see that. You know what, I'm gonna do that one more time and I'm gonna hold the camera over it, so. Let's change the angle. Alright guys, so you see this? That was from the first time I added the dish soap. Now let's add it again and see what happens. You see how it begins to spread? I don't know, there's not that much dish soap left in here. You see that? Look at that, look at that. Do you see how it's moving? The colors are all mixing now. So I kind of had an aha moment while I was mixing this, well, when I was doing this. It would have been so much better if I would have just used Q-tips. So dip the Q-tips in soap and then dip them in here and then it would have spread. But you guys saw it spread, right? When I added the dish soap, it was definitely working. But it would have had a better illusion if I would have used a Q-tip dipped in dish soap. But yeah, so here's what it looks like now because all the colors have mixed. I cannot show you more because if I do, the milk is going to spill. But yeah, and then here's this one, so. Yeah, those are my 2 science experiments. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to go thank the woman in your life. Not thank them, just wish them a happy International Day of the Woman because, yeah, I'm sure they'll appreciate it a lot because then that shows them that you're thinking of them, so, and that you appreciate them and stuff like that. So just go wish a happy International Day of the Woman to every woman you know. Just go ahead and do that right now. If you guys would like to see more like my videos in general, then make sure to click up here. I don't have any other science themed videos, so if you guys would like to see just more arts and crafts video, I'm gonna put this in the arts and crafts category because of this. This looks like art, and so does this. This looks pretty awesome. So yeah, click right here, and if y'all haven't subscribed to my channel, then make sure to click the button that's right there. Just go click and you'll be subscribed. Alright, thank you guys again so much for watching. I will see you all next week. Bye!